Come on back in. All right. Listen, I'm going to go back into that video and I'm going to cut that out so I can upload that, make sure it gets uploaded. All right, y'all. We had almost 200 people up in here. The Grim Reaper. And I had my alarm set because I got to go. And it just went off, of course. Let me see something.
I'm here, we're back. Hello, Angelo. You made it. Chat, all the warriors. I told everybody to head over here. So hopefully.
Oh yeah, shout out to Angelo for coming by. Shout out to everybody who's here who I didn't shout out before, but I saw y'all. And oh yeah, they tried it. It's all good.
Miss Yoda. Yeah. Happy Wind Down Thursday.
Happy Wind Down Thursday. Damn it, the Grim Reaper was getting good.
Oh yeah, it was good. The link is out there though. The whole thing, y'all got to watch that because he said they don't, they don't want us to be great. They don't want
to come out. I did believe Hankerson when he said the record label was making sure R. Kelly was okay. I believe that part. I believe it. I believe him on that one. He was definitely that part, and he told the truth.
For sure.
He said they was making sure the guy was okay, but wasn't even trying to relate to how Aaliyah felt. I believe that so hardly. And that's sad because they was all thinking about money.
So I'm looking at this video because it's not even telling me that there's copyrighted. It's not even like giving me, because usually it'll tell you where you could cut it out at, where you could trim it so you can put it back up.
The Beehive might have did it.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe Diane might have did it. But don't get mad at us because we took this out. Like,
okay.
Get mad at your brother. I think she'd be lurking low key in the bushes. And I'm sorry, but I don't know how you live with yourself. If you are watching, Mom, I mean, just come out and speak your truth. Dr. Oz invited you to a show. Come out and say something. Stop doing all this sneak dissing. Be real. You from Detroit? Come on now. Let's go. We don't do all this behind the scenes sneaking stuff. We be up front in the person's face. That I'm used to. I'm knocking on doors. Okay, that's where I come from. The era I come from. It ain't no damn backdoor shit. Your daughter was great. She was a queen. You should be proud of that. Like nobody's saying nothing foul. Nobody's disrespecting. So why strike the channel or whatever? Like, why do that?
I ain't got my channel struck now. Calm down.
Okay.
Ain't no strikes.
But at the end of the day,
somebody reported that it was reported probably.
Yeah. So there's still a beehiver, if you ask me, because they're Kelly name then I get the king.
Okay. I'm just looking at my
they're ridiculous.
Because I was gonna play something else before I head out. Because I do have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
That just happened to happen like right before my alarm had went off. Okay, let me come back over here. Yeah, they reported me. Yeah. Hey, Flawless.
Hello. Hey, baby girl. How are you? Love you.
Beehive hating on me. Just like old days, just like old times.
Baby,
Thank
they
you.
can't hold a great. They can't hold a great one down. They can't hold a great one down.
Thank you, Shaw baby.
We had
JC's like bird. She's been
two
growling.
trolls in there
I saw that.
and saying the same message. Look, broke down women or something like that.
Where they at? I don't see not a one.
You got
Okay, let
that
me pull up
right.
this. I'm gonna play some audio
Mm-hmm.
real quick. Okay. Look at my notes, make sure. Yeah, so I do have this article real quick. They're talking the press talking about their experience in the court overflow room.
Oh, good.
And let me pull it up. Here we go. I'm skipping all the way down just for time's sake, but the articles should be in the actually in the video that got cut off. It looks like it's still public. That's which is weird. Usually when they do that, it's like they take it down. But anyway, it says R. Kelly fans showed up every day and kept us on our toes. The harrowing testimony in the case and the air conditioning that seemed to run at a 40-degree temperature created a chilled atmosphere in the overflow rooms. The U.S. Marshal who oversaw the rooms for journalists and members of the public also did their best to preserve the calm. I'm actually going to share the screen. Oh, wait, where is this damn thing? Oh, of course, I didn't even mention how I know y'all saw Bill Cosby coming out talking about R. Kelly got railroaded. Of course,
Yeah.
sit his ass down.
Right. One pedophile trying to support another.
Sit his ass down.
And I understand that, the other side, they're reaching out to Bill Cosby's lawyer, to see if they can, they all helping with the appeal and everything.
Of course.
However, I heard that, one blogger to the other told them to stay out of it because.
Oh yeah, I got that audio. That's the audio I'm ending on.
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay, then I'll
back to this article. Yeah, I got it. Back to this article. It says, but it didn't take long for the calm to unravel. I can't find the link when I try to share it, so I'm just gonna read it. Kelly's fans showed up every day. There's a of somebody on a bullhorn with a banner. Kelly's fans showed up every day. At first, they were placed in an overflow room apart from journalists, instead sharing space with family members and friends of witnesses testifying. They often arrived early and filled the rooms to its coronavirus restricted capacity, to the point where people directly associated with witnesses were turned away. The fans, so you hear what they're saying. An insider reporter watched as marshals turned away one person who says she was the therapist of one of Kelly's accusers testifying in the trial. Oh, damn. Because of the public gallery was already full. I wonder if that was Az's therapist. They probably all had therapists. At one point, some of Kelly's fans were moved into the same room as journalists. The cause was unclear, but it seemed that some of Kelly's fans had gotten into a verbal altercation with an accuser's family member. We covered that. Another R. Kelly fan was arrested outside of the courthouse after another singer's supporters made a complaint about him. We talked about that. On a different occasion, reporters were made to shelter in place in the courtroom for about 15 minutes. At the end of the day, a security incident. We're still not exactly sure what the security incident was. The overflow room grew increasingly rowdy as the trial went on. Some Kelly supporters cheered on defense attorney Devereaux Canick as he grilled witnesses and heckled testimony from accusers. Outside the courthouse, as accusers and their lawyers left the building, some held up banners in the singer's defense and blasted his music. And that's all they really said about the fans. But they were obviously a nuisance. and the press recognized it on a daily basis, said they kept them on their toes. And this article is interesting. It goes on to talk about like the judge and different things that happened that we weren't privy to. So if you want to read that, like I said, go to the video that we were in the first time, and the links are in there. I will switch them over when I get a minute. Canic, the mechanic. I call him Satanic Canic. JC said the security was dry mouth getting a listener to smuggle in a phone and identify the jury. And we covered that. Hey, Evolve Joseph. Look, you missed a banging live. This is the part 2 of the other one that got cut off. Yes, we got reported. But we were playing Barry Hankerson on Dr. Oz, which was and it was insane because he's throwing his sister under the bus and bringing R. Kelly into it when talking about her death. So we'll get back to that and talk about it when we come back. I think we'll come back Saturday. But I'm gonna end this because I got to go. But I'm gonna play this this audio from this. I guess, is she a beehiver? Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah, she is. She be fixing the healthy meals for the enterprise.
The former trainer. Yeah, I think it's still up. Right now it is. I don't know. Something weird, very, very weird happened. Okay, so here is that. And it's a 3-minute thing. Hold on.
Oops. Steve Greenberg.
Wait, let me start over. Okay.
Robert's lawyers are on top of his next moves. Steve Greenberg is putting in his input. And all of his lawyers, the people who were here from day, are putting their heads together to get him out of this mess. Fans, back the fuck off. Supporters and fans, back off. You're not lawyers. You don't represent this man. He has not hired you. Don't reach out to people. The lawyers are doing that. They've reached out to Bill Cosby's people. They're talking to them. Meetings are set up. His lawyers know what the fuck to do. Tom Farinella, Nicole Blake Becker, Greenberg, and others are all putting their heads together to come up with solutions for this. They don't need fucking groupies and fans interfering in this process.
Let them know.
Stay in your fucking lane. You've done enough. You've got this man in prison for the rest of his fucking life, and his fucking whores are taking all of his goddamn money. Let the lawyers do what the fuck the lawyers are paid to do. Mind your fucking business. Sylvia, stop trying to reach out to people. You don't work for R. Kelly. You don't know R. Kelly. Stay the fuck out of his goddamn business, you fucking crazy lunatic bitches. This man is facing life in prison because of your interference. This man is in a fucking cell on suicide watch because of your fucking interference. He knows how to get in touch with Bill Cosby's people. They're on it. Don't think they don't get messages. Don't think they don't know how to reach out to people. They're not idiots. You don't know more than the fucking lawyers do. Greenberg, Tom, Nicole, and others are all brainstorming how to get him out of this bullshit that you guys got him into. You distracted him with the bullshit on the internet. You distracted him with shit going on that didn't concern his goddamn case because you feel you're his goddamn family. You don't know him. You're not his motherfucking family, and you're not lawyers. Stay the fuck out of this man's business.
Sylvia!
He's facing life in goddamn prison because of you lunatic motherfuckers. Leave Bill Cosby's people alone.
Yeah,
the lawyers are talking to him. They know how to reach out to him. They've already set up a meeting. Mind your fucking business, you dumb, retarded motherfuckers. You have destroyed the king of R&B with this bullshit. Panic ain't a fucking competent lawyer, and Sean Harris ain't a competent private investigator. And you got rookies coming in to handle this man in the goddamn 9th hour. You are sick, deranged motherfuckers. Stay away from it.
Well, damn. That audio is on her page.
Yes. I don't care for her, but I love how she checks shit out of Sylvia dry hole. I'm so yes.
I include her in her tirade. I think her rant includes herself. That's what's funny to me. It's like she's talking to herself. Lead this man alone. Oh,
so
wow.
the fame. So now the supporters got him in jail now. He on suicide watch. So then she gonna say the whores. The whores. Who the whores? The whores got his money. Who is the whore?
Yes, on tap. Yes, baby.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
she had
it's battle of the Beehive. I mean, I don't know.
Said Sylvia, stay the fuck out of this damn business.
You don't need to contact Bill Cosby lawyers. They are on it. You're not lawyers.
Yes, but you know what?
Sharon Wimbush, JC, former nutritionist. I think that's what she says.
I do believe Dry Hole overstepped her boundaries. She made it very clear she was talking to Tricky Nikki. She was talking to Canic. She was talking to the investigator. I do believe that part, even as well as other YouTubers, was in communication with the lawyers. Hell, they was in communication with Doug Anton. He was all on their lives and shit. So ain't no telling what she's sending in and everything. But now they're blaming each other about why. They're blaming some of the victims, but they're mostly blaming each other about why he got life.
So did they have anything to do with him being locked up? She said my Canic is incompetent.
Yeah, she said Canic didn't know what the hell he was doing. He came in and didn't do shit, according to her.
Yes, no.
Andrew said Sharon Wimbush was responsible as well.
Yep. And you know what else too?
Another Jane Doe book.
Dry Hole cannot read. She's illiterate. I've came to term and the conclusion she cannot read that very well. She has like the 5th, 4th grade reading level. And I'm not.
Who hired
Dry Hole? Oh, I don't know who hired Canic.
I don't know who hired him, but you look at who's talking to him. I know Sylvia's been talking to him behind the scenes. You see the other ones cozied up to him out at the courthouse. I don't think that happened though till after trial started. I think the other one, because the other one, Sylvia, was involved with the private investigator. I think he was on her channel. Then he had went back and forth with Dana because of her.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. No respectful attorney she'll be talking to YouTubers.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. And then she calling people whores.
And this is the reason why he in life, because I think it started with his attorneys, his fucking circus crew. I mean, you had Canic telling Sylvia about how he loves her channel, he watches her all the time. And a lot of stuff that they all repeated in court was the shit that the fucking PR people were saying.
But again, you're not going to talk about the video. You're not going to talk about the last final video, how that poor, I believe, Jane Doe or Anna had to actually, what the word they use? Squish around in her urine while she is, oh my God, pooping on herself to I can't even remember what the song was. That really? This is normal?
4 tapes with 5 minors on them was presented in that trial. And they said that, yes, our theme song.
Yeah, because I got to go, y'all, but thank you for coming back, those of you who did. And let's not forget. Motherfucker's guilty. Yeah. That motherfucker's guilty. That motherfucker's guilty. He's guilty. That motherfucker's guilty. That motherfucker's guilty. That motherfucker's guilty. Yeah. That motherfucker's guilty. That motherfucker's guilty. That motherfucker's one more time. That motherfucker's guilty. I love this. I appreciate y'all. You queens on the panel, you know how I feel about you. Let's go. He's guilty. Convicted. Yes, convicted felon. Hey. All right, y'all. See y'all next time. Peace.